How are you all? Tom, how's it going, mate? Aaron, hi. I am doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at COTA. COTA being the circuit of the Americas. And wow, tonight it's all about, can I finish with the damaged parts on my car that I've got? Brilliant, glad to hear you're okay, mate. How is the sound and everything? Can you hear me all okay? Last stream I did, I had some really bad sound problems. So, little recap. Last time out, we fought back from P8 on the grid. TJ, how's it going, mate? Yes, so we fought back from P8 on the grid. It was my fault. I decided not to run a second time in Q3, and I paid the ultimate price. It was definitely the hardest race I have ever had, to fight from P8 in the wet to P1 and take the win. However, it seriously damaged the remaining engine parts that I had. So penalties are on the horizon. Let's get it going. How are you guys? Awesome, glad it is fine. So what you guys been up to today? Hope you are good on this Wednesday. Can't wait for F1 2019 to come out. As soon as this is done, we've got COTA, which is about to be resumed right now. We have Mexico, and then we have Abu Dhabi, and after that we are going to negotiate with Williams, which that is going to be a tall order. But not only am I going to typical Wednesday, it's a typical Wednesday.
There may not be points or prizes, but it still helps you look good.
Mate, it's a typical Wednesday for an old man like myself also. But one thing you've got to be grateful for is no more exams. And that, mate, it should be awesome. Right, okay. So Carl, what are you saying to me? Attached a preview for this weekend's Grand Prix. I should have really checked out the weather. We've got new parts. Happy days. And qualifying. That's a good job, because hey Signal, how's it going, mate? Thank you for stopping by. Yes, buddy. Going really well. Just about to get COTA underway with practice 1. Looking forward to it. We have a computer class. Honestly, I was just about to read your comments, mate, but Streamlabs, honestly, spamming caps. I need to. I say it every bloody. I say it every time. I should sort that out properly, but I just have not got around to it because I keep forgetting. Guys, can you let me know on the game volume? If the game volume is too low, I shall attempt to sort it out.
Seeing the cars get out there on track, and they probably won't be on the limit immediately, of course. We know that 1 or 2 of the teams are looking to do some work on new aerodynamic packages, so that always takes some time to get into. But it'll be really interesting to see later on in the session what kind of performance gains are there to be found.
Right, let's give it on. Session info.
We've fitted some new parts for this session. Hopefully they'll help you squeeze a bit more pace from the car.
Nice one, Jeff. Good lad. It is COTA. I had a wet setup for Japan, but just never used it because of Yeah, because of Part Ferme. There we go. So there we go. Number 1 is absolutely useless. Number 2.
Okay, we'll alter the setup of the car.
2% less. Yeah, I've got it set so the volume of when I'm speaking, the game volume drops. So I'll just have to shut up a bit. Track climatization it is. Hopefully the parts won't cause a failure. He says. So yes, time trials I was running about a 133, 134, low 134s. I don't know how good that is. Obviously it's not as good as the records because those guys are just out of this world. Oh, these traps are a little bit. This car though sticks to the ground like some really sticky stuff. Fair play to it. Set up for this. Oh, I missed it. Shit. Yeah, the setup is just wow. Let's get it on. Purple. Can't believe I missed that one. Never mind, we'll get him on the next go. He says, love Circuit of the Americas. It's just one of those that, yeah, obviously Spa is my favourite, just because it's Spa really, but yeah, shit, got a bit loose, took too much speed, it's my own fault, but let's go again.
You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining
We will.
together will give you a consistency bonus.
It was me saying how sticky the car is. The car is only sticky when I am on the ultras. I am currently on the softs. There's no hyper soft for this race because it's just no good. So I'm gonna have to take it a little bit easy, but it should be manageable. I have also decided as well I am not going to upgrade the Ferrari anymore, because obviously I'm going to be signing with Williams. I don't want Ferrari to be that, well, I just don't see the point, and not just that, I want to see if the R&D points carry over. Probably won't, but I don't see the point of making well, what will be then a competitor even faster, because that's what Ferrari will be. Obviously Williams is going to be a real struggle for the first season, but it's got to be done. At least I hit everyone.
You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Cheers, Jeff. Thanks, mate. It's very tricky to find out where you can carry speed and where you need to slow it right down. Still a great circuit though. I don't think don't understand about T15, 16, 17. It's a bit unnecessary, but still a great circuit. I love it. And guys, for those of you who are interested, registration for this year's 2019 F1 esports is available. I think qualifying starts in China, the 21st of April springs to mind. Don't quote me directly on the dates, but sign up, give yourself the will, test yourself against the best, because I would imagine the best will be there.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some
No problems at all, Jeff. So yes, get there, get yourself registered for F1 2019 esports. Yes, as I said, 16, 17, 18.
so far is a 1:39.5.
Awesome. So I purpled everything except for 4, 5, 6, 7, which is turns I said that it's very difficult to determine where to gain speed and where not to. Let's go and try out tyre management. I expect to fail fuel management because I seem to have a bit of a heavy hand. What am I drinking, mate? It is the proper British thing to do, is drink a cup of tea. It is mate, a cup of tea, for those of you who don't know, cup of tea solves everything. Gotta have a cup of tea. But guys, honestly, thanks for tuning in. It really, really means the world to me, honestly. Let's check out to see how these tyres do. Just remembering the delta, I need to turn that up to 56. Get the brake a bit more forward. Just remember to keep my delta. But then I think the Ferrari is upgraded enough to deal with the tyres. It's just the fuel issues that seem to have definitely had fuel issues in where was we? Not Suzuka, circuit before Suzuka. God damn it, my brain is just scrambled. Circuit before Suzuka was Sochi. A failed one. Failed fuel in Sochi. Since that new fuel part has been added, the car makes like a little rumble when you come off the throttle, which is pretty awesome. There it goes now. Such a difference as well with these tyres on. There we go, smashed it.
Very good job indeed. We
Got a lot of valuable data, I know, Jeff, I know. There we go, mate, nothing better than a cuppa. So I got high tyre weigh around the corners that I said, 16, 17, 18. Nothing better than a cup of tea. Have we got time for fuel management? What's the time? 12:20. Yes, we got enough for fuel management.
Okay, let's talk
Can't
about this track. It's quite a late break into turn 1 because it's uphill.
In a little little burble, is that even a word? A little rumble as you come off the throttle. Fuel management it is. Your concentration face on now. Trying to coast and oh, that's not going to do me any favours. Missing that apex. Tell you, it's hard work driving one-handed. Whoosh! Almost lost the car then. Okay, so my delta's in the red. My fuel is in the red. It's not great at all. I can't change it. See, you should be allowed to change your fuel mixes. I know why you can't, but you should be allowed. So you have to do a little bit more coasting, a little bit more. I'm trying to ease off as much as I can. I see my delta's now gone. Shit. I don't think I'm going to get fuel. I really don't. Fuel's going to be an issue around COTA.
Okay, quite good enough that lap. Try again.
I'm trying to coast around as much as I physically can. It's just... Let me see if I can nail the... Because the quicker I can go through these corners, the better my delta's going to be. Don't know if Hulkenberg's going to tuck me up, but it is what it is. Oof. Oh, that's bizarre, man. Why did he break on the racing line as well? That could have been ridiculous. And there's just no way I'm going to get this delta in the green. Damn. I was like a cat. I had to have the reflexes of a cat then to stop me from going into the back end of him. That would have been unfortunate. But no, I had a feeling Phil was going to be a tricky problem. I really did. Delta might be okay, but I can't see fuel coming back to... Nope.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Trying, Jeff. The sweat is on my brow. Trust me when I say I am sweating underneath my bandana, mate. I really am trying to put together a decent lap. Get out of my way, Van Dorn. Ooh, felt the back end of the car go in. Coasting. Off, on, off, on. Come on, come on, come on. Coasting down the L. Power on, power off. Coast, coast, coast. Easy on the throttle. DRS. Damn it. Double clicked it. Should have kept. Right, okay, so I'm up by Coast, 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 coast. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Nah. Just never in a million years. Never in a million years am I going to get this achieved. Not even once, one time. Guys, please don't think I'm being ignorant. I swear, as soon as my attention span is off the track, I will come and see what comments you've left. Okay, so I want my 5 seconds to see if I can coast around this corner enough. Nah, not even enough. Not even enough. Jeff's not going to be happy with that. Jeff's not going to be happy with that at all. Hey Milo, how's it going, mate? How was your race? You have a good one, DJ. I shall speak to you soon, my friend. You take it easy, mate.
To focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Jeff, I concur. But wow, look where I'm using all the fuel. Strange places. It's saying I'm using, obviously, bright red going into turn 1. I've completely left off. It's saying I'm also using a lot. What turn is that? So turns 1, 11, 12. Absolutely bizarre. So it's saying I'm using more fuel going into turns than I am coming out, which is crazy. Yes, signal. It was definitely a brake check that almost took me out completely. Oh well, there goes the T. Let's see, we are on the leaderboard. So I've put in 7 laps on the super softs and I'm at a 138.149. So my best time, as I said earlier, in the time trials was high 133s, low 134s. Was that the time? Or was it the other way around? Anywho, it's irrelevant. Time trials are irrelevant. So practice 1 done, dusted. The only thing that could tuck me up in the race is my energy store and my MGUK, which I am concerned about. I really am. And obviously dodgy drivers like Nico Hulkenberg. In game, obviously. I think he's going to get a podium this year. I really do. It'll be his first chance. I'm doing great, mate. I am doing great, and need to apologise to you. Sunday in the stream, when you asked me what did I think of the race, I was talking away, trying to talk to you, and then for some strange reason, my sound decided to disappear. Yes, as I said, as I was saying, whilst obviously you couldn't hear me, I was really gutted for Charles Leclerc. Really, really gutted. Hamilton, he was gifted a win there. Seb is Seb, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he retired at the end of the season. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. I think Charles Leclerc is definitely the future of Ferrari, and the fact now that Mick Schumacher has been testing for Ferrari and Sauber, I wouldn't mind betting we'll see Mick either with the Sauber or Ferrari before the next load of regulation changes, which is 2021, I think. Mick will definitely be in Formula 1 within the next 2 years, 100%. Let's get practice 2 underway. How are you doing though, mate? How are you doing? let's get the ERS. What have we got left? Yeah. Fuel management, there's no point me tracking that. Even if I had a clear track in front of me, it just wouldn't work. I know it's not going to work. We'll do ERS and race strategy in P2 and P2. Obviously, brain work, and then we'll do qualifying pace in P3. Ooze management is pretty good.
Just bear in mind we have to return the two most...
Yes, Jeff, I know a lot about tyres, mate. How you have to return the 2 scrub sets. So it's all good, mate. It's all good. You just... Instead of talking to me during practices, why don't you keep all your talking for the race? Because I even ask for more race updates, mate, and you just don't come through for me, which is quite sad. All I want to do is talk to you. That's me using high ERS at the moment. It's okay, I know that ERS isn't going to be a problem. Should be able to smash it and turn that one. And then what I'll do towards the end of the lap, then I'll turn it down and hopefully we will purple it. Let's turn them up high for the straight. No, we need it. Do you know what? I still am not too sure where it's best to use the ERS. Is it better to use it going through corners? Is it better to use it going down the long straight? You know? Where do you get the most benefit from it? I would say on a fresh set of tyres through the corners, but when your tyres are scrubbed, I wouldn't have said you get much benefit from it, because the more power you get on a rough set of tyres or a used set of tyres, the more you're going to end up in the wall.
Okay, good pace on that lap, and energy management is looking A-OK.
A-OK. Cheers, Jeff. Thanks, mate. Danny Rick, get out of my way. Okay, let's get some purple in here. Back end always wants us to try and step away. Let's turn it down. Yes, going back to the the burbling noise I'm hearing when I'm coming off the throttle. I hope and pray that that noise is to do with the new parts I've put in. Shit, that was bad. Yeah, I hope it's to do with the new parts that I've added onto the car, and not the fact that the parts that I've got on the car are failing. So Danny Rick just braking in front of me. It's just awesome. Just awesome, man. Just awesome. What have we got? Low. Let's turn to medium. Let's turn up the wick. The John Wick. Run a bit wide there. There we go. Purple, purple, purple. 136.8. Hey Ellie, how's it going? How are you doing? How are you doing? Shamai. Signal, you take it easy, mate. You take it easy.
1 minute 36.8.
Wow, so out of... right, okay, so into turn 2, I did use it a lot. I cranked up the heat. 40% low deployment mode, 32% high deployment mode, low deployment. We'll be alright. Let's go on to race strategy, get that one done. That's not great. Absolutely not great at all. You can stay away. Don't want to catch that nonsense. Milo, couldn't agree with you more. You said I'm doing both. I've been incredibly stressed. Just generally doesn't matter. Just try and find a way to unload some of your stress, mate. I know you got a lot going on with school, but just chill. Don't forget, YouTube is a hobby, not something that needs to be done every, YouTube should be done in your spare time, not like I've got to get it done sort of thing, Just try and lighten your load. I just feel so slow through 6-7. Tell you, it would be crazy though. It really would be crazy if Sebastian Vettel did retire at the end of the season. And if he does, guys, you heard it here first. Hearing some of his team radios, like in Australia, why are we so slow? The spin in Bahrain, and just. I think that when he was so used to winning at Red Bull, he thought he was going to go to Ferrari, and Ferrari would be a team that challenged. And yeah, at the beginning of last season, they did challenge, but Ferrari typically do a Ferrari. And what I mean by that, and what I mean by doing a Ferrari is they come out all guns blazing the beginning of this season. Get my way, Perez. They come out all guns blazing. They use all of their parts. So, for example, they use all their allotted engine parts. Come mid-season, they have failures and they have to revert back to used engine parts. And it's just rinse and repeat. 2017 was the same with Ferrari. Last season they blamed it on... What did they blame it on last season? They blamed it on barge boards. Because I think for 2 races, Raikkonen and Vettel were using completely different barge boards. But they blamed it on barge boards when it was quite evident that the pace they had at the beginning of the season was down to new engine components. That's my theory anyway. But yes, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Seb was to quit. I mean, it was a massive shock when Rosberg left.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I'm focused, Jeff. I really am. I promise. Let's turn the heat up and see what we can do here. Take it out for a hot lap. Who have I got in front of me? Can't focus. I think it's Vettel. No, it's not Vettel, it's Raikkonen, because I'm driving as Vettel. crank up the heat. Whoosh. Look at that engine, boy. Love it. I won't love it when it's costing me penalties. I think Mexico is going to be penalty city. I think I'll be very, very surprised if I can get through the circuit of the Americas with the damage that I've got. I will. I'm really surprised. I really will. Really, really surprised. Brake, brake, brake.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Oh, I was very late on the brakes. And it doesn't matter if I end up P1, you can guarantee that Rightland's going to beat me off the line. They always do. It'll just be a matter of defending and regaining my spot. Really have to work on my starts to the race. So yes, as you can see, the gearbox engine is nearly orange. I've got Mexico and Abu Dhabi, not Mexico, where it's all going to go wrong. Oh, sugar. Mexico is where it's all going to go wrong for me, I think. Mexico City. Oh yeah, that's lap 4.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Love the run down to turn 1. Love it. I just love COTA. Just love it. I wish there was more circuits like this. Or I wish, like, I don't know, maybe one year they ought to switch it all around. Start in Abu Dhabi and finish in Melbourne. That would be something different. Can you imagine having Mexico as the second race? Red Bull would be screwed, because they look to places like Mexico and what was it, Sochi, and another stat one did well last year in Sochi. I also think as well that Danny Kvyat is going to replace or Danny Kvyat is going to become their #1 driver at Toro Rosso, and I think that Red Bull are going to give it a Gasly and promote a youth driver, because Gasly is just not on the pace. Did you know that Mercedes were after Hulkenberg until they found out he joined Renault? Yes, I did hear that. I did. And I truly believe if Hulkenberg went to Mercedes, I think he would have a world title. I don't think somebody as cool as Hulkenberg behind the wheel would have capitulated like Bottas did last season. Yes, I know it was the famous Valtteri, it's James, but I still don't think Hulkenberg would have .135 that time. Okay, so times are getting quicker, but it's only practice. So we do the qualifying sim now in practice 3. Fast forward it and then on to Q1. Looks like Red Bull are going to be quite quick, considering Danny Rick is in 3rd so far. Yeah. Yeah. I think football. This is the reason why I say football. I think F1 is going the same way as football. Football seems to be about youth, pace, and just that raw aggression. And I think Formula 1 is going the same way with like Lando Norris. Wow, what he has done in the last 2 races in McLaren is awesome. George Russell. You know, Gasly, Verstappen, you know, Charles Leclerc. I think the introduction of Max Verstappen and seeing how well he has actually done to then blood in more youngsters, and I think like I don't rate Lance Stroll. I really don't. Oh, you've got Giovinazzi as well, Sauber. I think this will be Raikkonen's last season. So yeah, I think, you know, I really don't rate Stroll, and the fact I was looking back at some of his performances for Williams last year, and yeah, it's just not great. But then that's my own personal opinion, you know. I think my personal opinion is somebody like Sirotkin was far better than Stroll. But okay, so qualifying pace. Let's get it on. See. Yes, Lance. Yeah, Stroll. Stroll as in, let's take a quiet, brisk, you know, like a quiet little walk. Okay, so we've got everything turned up. It's all about the exit. Straight on the DRS. Let's see what we can do. Anything lower than a 1:34.5 and I will be absolutely delighted with. It's not going to happen. Because I like to mess things up. But that's what I was running in time trial, so I've got a car in front of me anyway, so it's all gonna come to a premature end, I think. Power, 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 come on. So third place time is a 1:37, so I should have a better time than that. Miss that apex. It's not going to be lower than 1:34.5 now, that's for sure. I'm going to get held up as well. Might have to ease off. And the thing is, now I'm all out of juice.
Program complete and a job well done.
1:35.3. Quite disappointed with that. Really disappointed in fact. Hey Fabio, how's it going, mate? Yeah, Milo, totally agree. I think as much
so far is a 1:35.3.
I think Sorokin was a much better driver than where he was placed last season, and I just hope that the talent that George Russell isn't stifled by the fact he's at Williams through no fault of his own. I just hope that he's not overlooked. I hope that Mercedes are using Williams like Ferrari is using Sauber, you know, into blood young drivers to see how they cope, to see if they are future Mercedes drivers, like Ocon for Force India last season. Right, so that's it. We're all done. I'm not bothered at the time. Probably going to get beaten. 1:35 for a qualifying time wasn't the best, but as I said, like to screw things up. I'm still 2.3 seconds quicker than 2.1 seconds quicker than Raikkonen. I'm going to find it so strange because when this season is done, I am going to transfer to Williams, and I'm going to find it so strange, so strange, not being P1.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of
Q1, and I am not going to make the same mistake that I made last week or last race.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Hey Claire.
You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this? You had an incredible pace in practice. Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car?
The aero package is fantastic. I'm more than comfortable. Nobody can match our engine.
Appreciate your time.
No, thank you. Just hate them awkward questions. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. And even when the new game comes out, I'm gonna, looking at things I've read and the reveal trailer, it looks like we're gonna have to start in FP2 and then F2 and then work our way up to F1. But whatever happens, I'm not gonna do the big team and then go to the small team. I'm gonna, a small team. Williams is a huge team, but a smaller team. But I'm going to do it the other way around in 2019. I'm going to go to the lesser team and then work my way up to a bigger team. And hopefully as well, by seeing how well I've done at Ferrari, will give me a bigger chance to get more resources and everything at Williams. Yeah, don't worry about the upcoming session. Jeff. Everything's good. Morale is good. Let's go get it on. Q1. Hey, G. Oggy. Oh, I just, you know me, G. Do not apologise. There is no need to apologise, mate. I'm just glad you came in.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix.
Yes, buddy.
What kind of setup will drivers be?
That's a good shout, Milo.
It's got a fair mixture of
That is a great shout, in fact.
Is it all about finding the sweet spot in handling balance?
It's easy to make your car quick in a straight line.
Okay. Parc Fermé. Flying lap. Let's see what we can do with lap 1. Hopefully I can set a decent enough time that means I won't have to go again. But by me choosing not to go again last time really hurt. Really hurt me bad. Okay, everything's in max mode. Decent DRS. Let's go. See what time we can set this time. So anything better than a 1:35.3, because that was obviously the time that I set for the quali sim. Run too wide there. Come on, come on. I wonder if I am the first person or the first racer in the actual race to take out the poles, the little cones that these cones were there. Charles Leclerc 138. Oh, missed the apex. Fuck. Oh, excuse my potty mouth. Ooh, back end almost went. Here he is, the man of the moment. Break, break, break. Come on, come on, come on. Run too wide. Shit. 1:34.3.
That was the fastest.
That was close to where I was running in. Yes, mate. It is. It is French for Parc Fermé. I'm absolutely useless with language. Absolutely useless with names. Really am. I'm happy with that time though. I'm
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:34.3.
I'm pretty confident that I won't have to go again. So let's get time accelerated. The Red Bulls are going to do well this weekend. You can see it. Valtteri, it's James. That's quite a surprise, mind. So Red Bull are 4th and 5th. I think there's going to be Ferrari. I think it's going to be Ferrari 1-2, Red Bull 3-4, because both Danny Rick and Verstappen have set their times on super softs. So, and then Hulkenberg just goes and crashes the pie. So what the heck do I know? And then Hamilton comes in and crashes the party as well. So okay, so that's Q1 over and done with. Let's see what Q2 has to bring. But 134, a low 134 is, I'm really happy with that time. Really, really happy. Got a track, flying lap, and yes, next career I'm looking to turn off as many assists as I can. And by that I mean I am going to see if I can turn off instant rewinds. So if I cock up, I cock up. Turn off, or I'm not going to use the flying lap. I'm going to drive out and manage everything myself. Probably not the best thing to do. I'm going to go with Williams, but I think it's needed. Oh, what a way to ruin the start. Gonna have to do more. Eminem said, 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Round the outside. Remember, I can downshift, but I can't upshift. It's going to cost me a lot of time, that is. Brakes, brakes, brakes. At least when you drive out, you know what I mean, you can gauge where you're going to come out flying laps. Honestly, in the beginning I spent ages watching the cars going around so I could use the flying lap and hopefully get out it, you know, with a clear track. But it doesn't matter. Whenever I did that, I would always find myself right in the mix of it. Could never judge it. Battery's almost depleted. 134.6. I'm confident with that one as well. Confident. Turn my from 100 to 105 in the first race and then qualified last. And finished 13 during a title race. Well done, mate. My
Great job.
Thanks, Jeff. My AI is set to 98. That's what I'm racing with. So I really looking at the times that I'm consistently beating my AI teammate by. I should turn the AI up a little bit more. But wow, to do that on a 105 is awesome, mate. Really, really good. You or me to do a 100 lap Goliath endurance race in FH4. I did a 50 lap. I did 20 on FH3. It's actually on my channel. Excuse me. I did 25 laps using the Porsche RSR, and I did 25 laps using the Ford GT. Yes, I think the best chances I'm going to get on COTA are either going into the first turn. But yeah, I agree. The AI, when you get to a certain level, the AI, like Hulkenberg just then, or in practice one, just stopping dead on the driving line. You know, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I gotta be honest, mate, I am not a fan of the Goliath on FH4. I'd rather create a track and then do an endurance race on that. Like I said at the end of Q1, it'll be Ferrari, then Red Bull. But honestly, if that's something you would like to see me do, let me know, mate, and I shall consider it. I shall consider it indeed. Okay. Q3. Let's Give it on. Hey Otis, how's it going, mate? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you are well, mate. Hope you are well. Honestly, guys, your support is absolutely awesome. Honestly, such a humble guy for all you to have all you guys supporting me is just amazing. Just really is amazing, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey buddy, glad you're okay, Otis. Really am, mate. Really am. So Q3. Let's see if I can't stick this prancing horse on pole. However, I don't think pole is going to be enough, because I genuinely believe that the parts I have, the used parts I have in my Ferrari, are going to cause big issues. Oh yeah, 45. Come on. Turn. So right, and then just set at 136. Slow it down, turn it in, come on. Flat out, come on. That was me dipping there, going back into remember I can. Yes, I'm confident with that time, really confident. In fact, it's the best time I've had so far. Sounds like I'm ear raping. Sorry, mate. Yes, it's gutting. It's gutting when that happens. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So there it is. I don't think right then. Okay, so Daniel Rick is in P2 so far. I'm not going again. I think this time it's going to be the right call not to go again. I think I've made the right call. I hope, because I thought they made the right call in Japan and it was the wrong call.
Qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Top 3.
Well, at least I was right for once. As I said, I was right twice. Ferrari front 2, Red Bull 3, 4, and wow. Merc 6th and 7th. Mexico is one of those circuits where it can either be really good or really bad. My bogey circuits are definitely Monaco, absolutely definitely Monaco. Struggled really bad with Monaco. Mainly city circuits or street circuits on my Haytac. But no, Milo, you should get your races up on your channel, mate. I'd love to watch them. I got 5 minutes. How's it going, mate? valid laps. So far so good.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Awesome. Not worried about the weather. Let's just get home. Great to hear, mate. I am going pretty, the reason why I've not finished this is because of my ban. I had a streaming ban, and I prefer to stream F1 because of the length of it. Three practices just mimics real life. You're right, you could probably get it all done in 2. But yeah, I think they need to look at that and add things in. Not managed to get to the Camaro since we last talked, but I'm going to take on board your advice, drop the V8 in it, try it R-wheel drive, and then if not, I'm just going to put the bigger engine back in it and stick it on all-wheel drive. So.
And at the end of the long back straight into turn 12. What a race we have in store today. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as you
I agree. Go for it, mate. Go for it. I mean, I have got a Twitch account. I only stream on YouTube, but I have been tossing up the idea to do one stream on Twitch, one stream on YouTube, trying to balance the two. But you young whippersnappers have got a better chance of that than me. So we got 14 laps. There's no point looking at car setup because it's part Ferme rules. However, what I am going to do is I am going to increase the fill so I can run heavy fill. It's probably going to make me a bit slower off the line, but it just means I can run in a higher fuel mode for longer, because I think I'm going to trouble with my MG UK. I really do. Really do. Raikkonen's beat me. Always has a better start off me than the line. What you sit there?
Engine off.
What you sit there? Are you kidding me? Oh, I can restart from there. See, who's that going up the stone? Mad Max. Mad Max. Okay, it's like that, is it? Slow it down, slow it down. Shit. Alright. Okay. I need to be more careful because I was just being an idiot. Not gonna lie, just being an idiot. So, fuck, that was a genuine accident, genuine accident. But it's too late now. Worst thing is though, I have lost part of my front wing, which is going to really cause me grief. Damn it! I think that's another reason why it's better not to have flashbacks on, because sometimes they can be, especially in places where you're going through a turn,
can't sustain this level of damage.
What are you saying, Jeff? I think Reichenen's going to just blast off into not close enough to get him into turn 1, where I was hoping to pick him up because of my idiotic
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Here we go. So I got problems with the ICE now as well, which is not great. Not great at all. Okay, so I'm going to need to look to get into the garage before Reichenен.
You're sat in P2. Kimi is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh ultra softs. Ricardo is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
They're
Can I
on
do it?
fresh ultra softs. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 13 laps to go.
Okay, so 3 laps. Reichenen did hit me. 100% he hit me. I don't know how long I'll be able to fend him off, but that was a risky move that paid off. But the only problem is now he's probably going to get me down the straight because I have used all of my battery.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
If I pit now, I'll rejoin in 20th. See if I can get that to change over without causing me too much grief. But if my last lap was a 1:37, I think the track limit, the track record rather, not the track limit, was a 1:37.6. So anything under a 1:37.6, and I just broke the record. Okay, so
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I don't want a new strategy, I just want to get in the garage before Kimi. Okay, so all I know now is that that's the page I wanted. What are we looking like? Oh, 92%. So now my both MGUKs are on 92%. So whether I like it or not, Mexico, we are going to have penalties. Grid penalties are guaranteed for Mexico, and that's even if I finish this race, unfortunately. So yeah, gonna need a new front wing when I get into the pits, so I'm probably not even going to finish in P1. Guys, please don't think I am being ignorant. I will get to you as soon as I can, I promise.
Tyre condition seems A-OK to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
The tyres feel alright. I'm just more concerned about my never had a DNF through mechanical. I wonder if this will be my first time. I hope not.
store is approaching its wear limit. We will be forced to retire if we're not careful. Make sure to discharge your battery properly.
So I'm doing.
This lap, give us the best in lap you can. Pitting this lap, then come into the pits at the end of this lap.
So they are going to have to retire the car if I don't deplete my battery properly. So there's definitely no way of holding it for another race. It's just never going to happen in a million years. So I need to keep that for when I come out of the pits. Tyres are good though. Tyres feel really good. It's 93% now. But we're boxing this lap. Kimi is probably 3 seconds. Yeah, 3.8. Hopefully we can double stack. Hopefully Kimi will come in behind me and we'll double stack, and then that'll be his race over. And it's just hunting down the Red Bulls then. And these stupid damaged. Nope. Recklin's going on ahead. Who came in? Oh, McLaren.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
Hamilton came in for Mercedes. Okay, let's get that
Look after these
created.
tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Where did I come out? P12. Okay, so whatever happens, I need to have a lap for my life to end up undercutting Ricciardo and Raikkonen, because yeah, let's see if I can keep close enough to Alonso for DRS. That'd be really handy. Or just overtake him under my normal. Yes.
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
It's my own fault because I was annoyed off the start, and then I had to go and hit Verstappen and end up hitting the wall. And then when I restarted, my front wing was extremely damaged.
Kimi is in the pits. Kimi in the pits.
How did? Where's Kimi? Where's Kimi? Where's Kimi? Where's Kimi? Where's Kimi? I was going to try the dive on Van Dorn then, but please say Kimi's behind me. So yeah, I obviously had the racing line against Ocon, but I get blamed for the collision. It's just bonkers, man. So yeah, I'm getting held up now, Van Dorn. Raikkonen. Yes, that must have been a brilliant lap then, because Raikkonen is behind me, and I thought, with the fact that they had to change my front wing, my nose, I thought that, wow, happy days.
Not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
I will, Jeff. I will very soon. As soon as I can get a bit of straight, I shall Drop it. Remember, I can click it down a gear, but I cannot click it up.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Oh, I'm in serious trouble with the old I'm in proper trouble. I've never had a DNF. Never ever. If, let me see, let me just, see, it'd be interesting to find out if I keep it running in hot lap mode, even though the batteries run out, will it increase the wear? I wonder. Would be interesting. I don't know whether I had massive wheel spin then coming out of that turn, but the car didn't want to pick up. It did not want to go. So I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if that signs that I'm not going to make it.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Or was that just me? Strange. Go on, fourth gear. Stick it to him. Brake, brake, brake. It's only at 93% though. It's not that bad. It's, you know, you've still got 7% chance that it won't blow up. You know? And whether it's, you know what I mean, it's still a chance. I like those odds. That corner is, it just takes forever to pick up. So no, I don't think it was me. I think it was the car. I think the car's in a position that, I think if I was running more laps than 14, if I was doing a 50% race, I think I don't think I would make it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Laps of fuel remaining.
I should bring this home. I should. Oh shh. Car did not like that.
Reduce ERS deployment.
Okay, so it's at 94%. That can go back up. I don't think it is actually working though. I know that I had it turned up on hot lap, and I know I was regaining some battery power. However, still that far behind. Oh, 1.4 seconds off my last lap, you know. If I rejoin now, I come out in 5th. Tyres are not a problem. Got really good tyre wear. It's just everything else. I can't remember if they must have. I can't remember if Ferrari had penalties before COTA last year, or did they have them before? I know they did have penalties. I can't remember how severe they were though. I mean, everybody had penalties last year. Everybody. Paul Williams had penalties before China. My guy's just front half. It's second off that last corner. Wow. Smashed the track record. Smashed it for half a second off that last corner. Wow. The track record is a 1:37 something 6, is it? Did I say 6 earlier? Can't remember. See, the thing is, if I don't DNF in this race because of my dodgy parts, do I then...
Some information on Sir Rodkin. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Do I then run the risk of not putting in fresh parts and then avoid penalties, but then run the risk even greater of a DNF in Mexico? The car is so slow to pick up. What do I do, guys? You're gonna have to let me know.
Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
So the turbocharger's on the way out now as well. Fantastic. So, what do? I've got 2 laps left of this, and then I go Mexico. Do I take the penalties and swap out the parts, or do I just run them? Run it. Don't know what to do. But then, if I don't take the penalties, if I do take the penalties, at least my car will be able to perform during qualifying, etc. Because right now it just feels so slow coming out of certain corners. Granted, I'm in second gear, but it shouldn't take that long. Tires are going off as well.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
It's okay, Jeff. It's okay. You're lucky. This circuit is all about the concentration, mate. Otherwise, I'll be giving you grief. Last lap, guys. Last lap. What do? Do I take the penalties? Or do I run the car into the ground? The only thing that's not causing me any grief is the gearbox. Wow. What do I do? Brake. That's what I need to do. Brake. Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to turn that fuel mode down. Otherwise I'm gonna have the fuel to cross the line. German flag. And yes. Okay, so I managed to escape without a DNF. The question is now, thanks mate, thank you very much. Hey Gopher mate, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, honestly. The question is now, the next race. Take the penalties, run the risk. What do I do?
They set themselves apart from the pack today.
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
I'm going to have to get used to 17th place when
wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse
driving for Williams.
in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
So yeah, I'm baffled. I don't know. Has to be a penalty. It is too big a risk, and that's. Honestly, everything is just. It's just broken.
Now I'd like to ask you, Anthony,
it is just broken.
who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Kimi Räikkönen. Consistency, good battles, sensible driving. He can be pleased with that performance today.
Yes.
Let's look at the construction.
Thanks, Betty.
It was also a strong Grand Prix.
It has to be, doesn't it? It has to be a penalty.
The American team to move themselves further up the table. There'll be plenty more twists.
And the thing is, if I'm going to take a penalty for one, I might as well just renew all my parts and just swap them all out, including the gearbox. So I'll probably start 20th, right back in the grid. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, guys, that has been the circuit of the Americas. I hope you enjoyed the race. I love it. Love that circuit. Smashed the lap record held by Vettel from last year, 2017. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. I'm not happy with the fact that I've got to take penalties going into Mexico, and I don't like being a naughty boy and having penalties. But it is what it is. Honestly, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for your support. It truly, truly is amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. You guys really are amazing. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.